What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Frank, your resident affiliate expert. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the difference between an affiliate partnership or a white label partnership, and whether which one should you choose, which one works better for your brand. And before we dive in, like all of our videos, if you enjoyed today's content, be sure to like and subscribe. It really does help us in growing the channel and reaching more businesses. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. So one of the questions that we typically get for any kind of new brand or business, kind of exploring, a SaaS company, they're usually asking themselves, should we go the affiliate route or should we go the white label route? And really, let's first define really the difference between the two, right? In most cases, a white label, you're able to pay some type of licensing fee, and then you get the ownership of being able to brand this software as your own. So you come up with a cool little name like Frank Software or, the Big Bang Thing and whatever you want to call it, and therefore sell it on your own pricing. So you typically get a flat fee or some type of reduced pricing, and then you can charge whatever you want on top, and those are your profit margins. The other side is your affiliate partnership, where you can refer a lead to them and they handle most of the fulfillment and you get a much smaller percentage. And in some cases, anywhere between 10 to 30% of the monthly recurring revenue. Okay. A white label, though, is something that you in most cases need to fulfill and support on. And that's usually where people are like, well, I don't really want to have to do all that because you have to create a whole nother department. And the way to really look at this is, to the victor goes the spoils, right? And what that means is if you're willing to put in a little bit more effort and work and build the systems around this process, it's a lot more scalable and it's a lot more in your control. Okay. There's a lot of big misconceptions when it comes to affiliates versus white label. Well, affiliates is a lot more hands off. I get a commission check in the mail every month. But what we're starting to notice in the affiliate world is that companies that are starting are a lot more generous. And as they get bigger and bigger and bigger, they start restricting or changing the terms with their affiliate partners. And I actually just had a conversation with a guy who was an affiliate partner for a brand, and basically the software that he was sending a lot of business to and making like high five-figure monthly checks from, they pretty much said, hey, we're only going to be paying you on a 30-day window of all your leads. And then if you don't send us any new leads, it pretty much dries up. So basically it's, you better keep sending us a ton of leads every month or it resets back to zero every month. And before it was, hey, we'll pay you in perpetuity, meaning as long as you send us a lead, we'll continue to pay you per month. But what ended up happening is I sent like pretty much thousands of leads over and say they take a month off or they're not sending us many leads later down the road. Then a lot of these companies started thinking, well, wow, we're sending them these huge checks and they're not really sending us leads anymore. And we're doing all the work to retain and reduce churn with them. And it starts having that conversation. And this is why with my clients, I've always told them it's very important to maintain transparency, right? There isn't a single affiliate out there that is okay with you sending them a ton of money and then saying, hey, FYI, kind of not okay with this anymore. Here, we're changing things up based on how we originally discussed, and we're going to send you a lot less money, and you need to do a lot more work in order to make the money you were before. Like, just think about that, right? So it's very unattractive. And I know a lot of brands sometimes will say, hey, this is what we got to do. It just doesn't make sense for us to keep paying affiliates like this. And I'm like, hey, if that's really what you have to do, that's fine. Just prepare for the backlash you're going to get. And quickly, you have to understand, we're in a market now where your affiliate partners have options, right? And if another pretty girl walks into the room, or another pretty brand walks in the room, it's going to catch their eye, especially if they're having problems with this relationship over here, right? Believe it or not, loyalty comes at the price of the value you place on your relationship, right? And the more you pay them, the happier you keep them. They're going to have a high perceived value. They're going to feel good. If you start stripping those away, they're not going to feel very good as an affiliate. And the way you need to look at this is that it's a symbiotic relationship. You need their leads. They need your tool. right? But if we really had to put the weight of it on, these softwares really need these leads, because their really only other option is organic or social media, and we all know kind of the uphill battle that is, or paid traffic, which is also a variable that's difficult for a lot of brands to master. So working with an ideal affiliate avatar that has the clients that fit your product perfectly, these are really, really rare to find in some cases, but also very valuable once you've established a perfect style relationship. Okay. So in a lot of the times, you have to start thinking about that thinking about it in that way. Now, as you know, when it comes back to, well, what should I choose, Frank? Still, like, should I be an affiliate partner or should I be a white label? Well, you run the risk of being an affiliate partner that these terms can ultimately change. And if you're happy with making $50K a month, $10K a month, just know at any time through an affiliate partnership, that could change dramatically. But with a white label, although there can sometimes be a much larger fee on the front end to start getting things going, typically, if you're growing a brand, paying for leads, and constantly driving traffic in the front door, and whatever white label product you have is usually that first introduction point to these leads, meaning most of your leads are going to have to buy this, they're going to have to use this in order to run their business, then there's a much larger scalable play on the back end. Okay. So depending on the relationship, the contracts you're signing, I personally do like the white label a bit better because it's more scalable and it's more long-term. Okay. If you're really here just kind of doing one-off, you're not really growing you're not spending a lot of money on leads. It kind of doesn't make sense for you to have, add an additional overhead to your brand, then affiliate relationship is a good starting point for you. Now, what's interesting is you can always start with one. And if I had to choose, it would be start with the affiliate program as I kind of build the systems and process in my business. And as I hit an inflection point, I start dialing things in, then I'll shift that conversation relationship into a white label relationship. Okay. At the end of the day, softwares only care about one thing: users, right? How they generate their revenue. They make money both ways. For you as the affiliate, you need to decide what relationship and what type of product do you want to be bringing to your people. Something that's branded as that's not yours, or something that is branded as yours. And I'll kind of leave you guys with this. The last and most important thing here is if you're looking to exit your brand, it's much easier to increase your valuation through a white label than it is through an affiliate partnership. Okay, so there's value there as well. So it seems like, where is the scale tipping in most cases? Well, in my opinion, I think the white label for an education brand that's established and growing. And if you're kind of getting started and kind of feeling out things and you're not really having a huge budget on the paid ad side, then I was like looking at the affiliate program as a starting point. Now, if you're really focused on revenue and you're kind of worried like, well, which one's going to make me more money? Then you should discuss having a sliding scale commission model on the affiliate program level. And again, once you hit that inflection point or hit that volume, then usually that can translate over to a white label, and you're not going to see a huge difference in commissions and revenue when you make that shift. Where you will see the biggest difference is the scalable side once you go into a white label model. Okay. Now, I hope this, guys, was helpful to help you distinguish, where should I begin? What should I choose? If you did find today's video helpful, do me a favor, comment below, let me know kind of what resonated with you. If you're on this journey and trying to decide, or if you're current in an affiliate program and wanting to shift to a white label, or maybe you're already in a white label relationship and trying to figure out, well, it's not super profitable. What am I doing wrong? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to learn a little bit more about your business. And as usual, guys, hit that like button if you guys enjoyed today's content. And of course, if you have not subscribed already, be sure to do so. Slap that notification bell, because we do release new videos like this every week. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode with me, Frank, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.